So one of the questions that was posed to me recently was, how do we counteract all the warring energy that's going on the earth at the moment? And the first thing that I would like to invite in is love. Okay. This is because warring happens all the time within ourselves. Okay. We are constantly warring within our own mind. And what I invite you into is love. Deepen the love towards yourself. Deepen the acceptance towards yourself. Because when we stop fighting inside our own minds, when we stop to fight amongst our own thoughts, then we start to create peace within ourselves. And the vibration of peace creates more peace. Okay? If you really want to stop any war, stop fighting yourself. And when I say fighting yourself, what I mean is that you are in a relationship with yourself, okay? You are in the most intimate relationship with yourself than you are with anyone else. You are with yourself 365 days a year, 24 hours a day. And one of the things that we tend to do is we tend to be mean to ourselves. We tend to judge ourselves. We tend to be very harsh on ourselves. Often we're in a relationship and it's actually an abusive relationship. We're in an abusive relationship with ourselves. So we're warring in amongst ourselves. So what I want to invite for you is, if you want to save the world, save yourself first. If you want to change the planet, change your own reality first. Bring more love, bring more acceptance, bring more kindness, gentleness into yourself. Start to look at the relationship you're having with yourself. Start to think, how can I be a better, kinder, stronger friend to myself? What can I change within myself? Because once we change our inner world, and if everybody in the world deeply loved themselves, deeply accepted themselves, we would live in a very, very different world. So that's the first thing that I have to invite you towards. The second thing I have to invite you towards is just an awareness of kindness to others. Simple kindness. A smile to someone, a hello to someone, just being aware that we can spread kindness to others. And the third thing, actually, I'm going to go with three things, is fear creates more fear. So rather than getting obsessed with fear and feeding the fear, it's like a fear energy, I'm going to invite you into looking at all the amazing things that are happening in the world, thinking about all the miracles that are happening. Start to shift your energy from a place of fear to a space of love. How can you change the way that you're looking at the world? What can you start to notice about the world that's amazing? There are incredible things happening every single day. They're amazing. Just the other day I learned about this incredible charity. They had 100 artists creating 100 scarves that were all individually done. They had 100 centenary, this scarf company. And from those 100 scarves, each of the artists could donate it to the charity. And one of the artists that I knew, what he did, it was a charity in America where I think it was every $10 that they gave, they matched it with I think it was $100 worth of food. It was 10 times the amount. And through his scarves being sold, he managed to give $1 million worth of food agency to families. Just him, just with one of those scarves. And there's 100 of those scarves. And there are so many of those things happening around the world as we speak, though we don't hear about them. So I want you to just start to shift your inner focus, gentleness, lovingness to yourself. If you want to change the world, change yourself first.